guys? My name is Aurelia Wynn. I am the CEO at Wynn Publications, a hybrid book publishing company that does not reject book writers. Instead, we might redirect you. Hey, listen, let me tell you, this year it's going to be wonderful for all of us. And it's going to be wonderful for all of us because we are taking action and we're getting in our content creator bag. Did you see the reel that I posted on Instagram? Check it out. If you write books, watch this. Listen, one of the things that I want book writers to seriously consider this year is to start tapping in to your creative strength. What I mean by that is don't just think of yourself as a book writer or as an author or indie publisher, whatever title it is that you have, but also think of yourself as a content creator. What I mean is you already have the skills. Obviously, if you've written a book or you even have an idea for a book, obviously creativity is your strength. So why not apply that to sharing your book and getting creative using social media? If you do not know how, go ahead and follow me. I've got you. This is the deal, okay? Maybe you're someone who believes in having multiple streams of income for your family or for yourself. Maybe you're someone who kind of wants to do a YouTube channel. Maybe you want to dabble more on Instagram. Maybe you want to do more TikTok videos. Whatever it is, you know that you just want to do more of it. And the bottom line of it is social media. Social media is a beast maybe for you that you want to conquer. And I think that if we can switch our hats, because many of us wear many hats. Not only are we book writers, but some of us are parents. Some of us, have a 9-to-5 job. Some of us, are stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads or whatever the case may be. Some of us are single AF, okay? And that's cool too. Whatever the case is, the thing that all of us have in common is this desire to make a greater impact in the world, not only with our books, but with just our overall message. And so if that's you, let's get into it. I want to share with you my 2023 social media growth plan. For all of those reasons that I just said, right now is the year, and I hope that you would join me. I am going to be breaking down all the details, where I'm posting, how many times a day I'm posting, what days of the week I'll be posting, and I'll also share with you my process and how I make all of this happen. Disclaimer, I set this up for myself, right? So no one plan is going to be the same, but I think that this could be helpful if you do not have anything, or if you're stuck and you're looking for some inspiration and a push. Continue to watch this, but this is I've structured this around my time as a single work from home mama who is also a nanny to her niece. And so, while so many other book writers or even content creators have different schedules, this one was created around mine. And maybe you don't have a lot of time, and that's okay. You can still figure out what it is that you're capable of doing, and kind of use this as a framework. Whatever the case may be, your strength is in creativity. This should be a piece of cake for you. If not, I am absolutely available. January is also National Mentoring Month. I am available for consultations. If you have a specific question that does not get answered during this video and you would like some one-on-one time, go ahead and click the link down below, get on my schedule, and let's work. Listen, so many book writers suffer alone, and it's just unnecessary. Absolutely, if you're not able to reach out to me, keep following this page, like, subscribe, comment, share, all of those things. But definitely turn on your notifications. I'm gonna be spilling the beans. Like, this is just the beginning, so I hope that you lock it in with me. YouTube is my main priority. YouTube does so well for content creators, and so do the other platforms that I'm going to mention, but absolutely YouTube. And I actually think that you should get on the ones that you can handle and get on the ones that are going to pay you. All book writers absolutely have the potential to be awesome content creators, awesome YouTubers, awesome TikTokers, awesome Instagrammers, whatever platform you want to dominate. You absolutely, especially, are you kidding me? Especially as a book writer, you have what it takes. That strength in being creative, whether your book was fiction or nonfiction, whether you wrote poetry or a children's book, you have what it takes to do great on these apps. And so let's get to it. I don't have to convince you. You probably already know this. So let me tell you how I'm doing. Number one, I am getting on YouTube right now. Right now. Although I've had plenty of YouTube videos in the past and you can check them out, I just was kind of doing things, just kind of posting things, and not really taking this platform seriously until now, until dropping this video. And even doing this video was really hard for me. But you know what? One of the things that one of the YouTubers who I follow, who has definitely motivated me to go ahead and do this, and especially as a book writer, is this guy. Amazing content on being a YouTuber. Check out some of his stuff. I've actually taken one of his courses and just have been so inspired. And it's what like strikes his passion for me in doing this video and in encouraging you to tap into your strength of being creative and joining me, maybe even, I don't know, if you want to, in putting on our content creator hat and seeing what happens and really believing in ourselves, because maybe that's all it takes to move forward, is believing in yourself and doing it right now, doing it right away, not procrastinating, because I think that's another thing that kills so many book writers' dreams is procrastinating. So if you know if that's the area that you struggle with, not when it comes to this, go ahead and get that word out of your vocabulary when it comes to getting serious about creating content and creating a social media growth plan and actually putting in the work. We are not going to procrastinate. So number one is get on it right now, but with a strategy. Several YouTuber creators have been able to make 100,000 and up just from posting YouTube videos alone.
Hey, get that bag. Get that bag. Hey, go get that bag.
And as authors, there is room for us to get that bag too. Like I said, we already have got the strengths. We've already got the skills. All you've got to do is do the best with what you have.
I'll do the best I can with what I got.
Oh!
Let's say, you might be looking at me and thinking, dang, her video is not that great. Or maybe you might be saying, dang, her video is that great. But guess what? I just had to start, right? And that's what many of us have done anyways when it comes to writing books, is we just started. Whether we knew what the first line in our book was going to be, whether we knew what the title of our book was going to be or not, many of us just started. Many of us just started with a brainstorm. Many of us just started with an outline, but we started somewhere, and it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same energy with working with YouTube and these different platforms. You might not be the best at it. That's okay, right? You can't expect to be the best at something that you're just starting or that you're freshly new at. That's okay. It's expected. But to not do anything because you're not going to be perfect at it, come on. Come on. So the first thing is to just start. And start telling stories about the story that you wrote. Tell stories about the story that you know the best, your life story. And introduce your readers to yourself, introduce readers to your book, introduce readers to your message, maybe your mission, your purpose, your passion, maybe your lifestyle. Maybe you are kind of a quirky person. You've got something going on that you think people want to know about. Even if you're an average Joe, guess what? Did you know that there are millions of views on videos of people cleaning their houses? Tell me you can't set up your phone while you fold your laundry and tell a story about your story. That's free. That's free juice right there. Y'all better get one of these, okay? And so I'm just saying, we're creative people. There's so many different ways that you can go about growing your social media accounts this year and getting to that content creator bag and getting more readers and maybe even getting brand deals, because your personal brand as an author is amazing. And maybe you will grow from being an indie author or self-published author to a traditionally published author because now you actually have a following. Or maybe you'll work with a hybrid publishing company and you'll be New York Times bestseller and you'll have a following and you'll do well and you'll sell millions and millions and millions of books. All because you started out as a YouTuber. Who knows? You never know. It happens for people all the time. Why can't it happen for you? It can't happen for you until you do step number 1, and that's get on it right away. Number 2, when it comes to YouTube, one of the things that I have learned is to focus on the watch time. Whenever you're creating videos, you're going to want to take account of the different metrics. And one of the key metrics to look out for is the watch time. In order to be able to monetize your YouTube, you need 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours. And so if you're serious, again, if you're serious about getting to the bag, monetizing your YouTube is gonna be major key. Come on. And you don't even have to be able to use YouTube's monetization strategy program that they offer. You can begin to monetize your YouTube right away just by including links in your description. So you do not have to wait until you do that, but having that is just going to be the cherry on top. Why not go for it? If you're going to challenge yourself to anything, go for that, because I mean, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for, being able to monetize my platform and have 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours. And I want to do that this year. So that's my goal with YouTube, is to have 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours, so that way I can monetize my channel. Do I think it's going to take me 365 days? Do I really? Absolutely not. I see this happening a lot sooner for myself because I'm serious about this plan that I'm sharing with you. But it's just a stepping stone. Again, starting somewhere. That's where I choose to start. So not only is this metric important for being able to monetize your YouTube account, but it's also important with showing up on your subscribers' homepage. And so the YouTube is going to push out videos that have been watched all the way through. They want to keep people on their platform. So you are going to want to pay attention to how long people are watching your videos, or at what point is the video peaking, or what point are people leaving? What did you do different? Checking that out, and growing and shaping your videos or your strategy around what you're learning from watching the numbers and from taking note of your watch time. And so you absolutely want to show up on the homepage, and you absolutely want to show up in search results. And so Homepage is king, okay? Search results is like underneath the king, okay? If we're gonna talk about it like that, it just is what it is. You want to be seen first. A lot of times when people log in, you can even think about it, your own YouTube behavior. Do you go to the search bar first and type in what it is that you're looking for? Or do you know that what you're looking for is already going to appear on your homepage because those are the people that you subscribe to? These are topics that you looked up before, whatever the case may be. Maybe you do both. And so you're going to want to make sure that you're showing up in as many places as possible, but for definitely sure on the homepage. Miss Wynn, how do I get on the homepage? Oh yeah, I'm so glad that you asked. Other than focusing on your watch time, you're also going to want to focus on how you connect with your audience. How do you connect with your readers? And the best way to connect with them is to show up as yourself. Listen, nobody can be you better than you can be yourself. And so if you are someone who struggles with self-esteem and self-love, man, use getting on social media as a means to challenge yourself to do just that, to love yourself, to take care of yourself, and to show up as yourself, because there's so many people out there that love you. They just haven't even seen you because you refuse to show up on social media. So let's fix that. And we don't need external validation to know that we are fly just the way that we are. Because I 100% believe it. If you've written a book, baby, you are already fly in my eyes. And you have got to see that. You've got to know that for yourself. And you can't let anybody, not an editor, not a rejection letter from a publisher, a rejection letter from a literary agent. You've got to know that you are the shit without anybody else telling you. Got it? Got it. And so keep it real. Show up on these platforms as yourself. Man, people are going to be craving, mark my words, people are going to be craving people who keep it real, right? If you look at our generation, at society here in the United States, if you check out our history and how things have been going, and look at the social media influencers who were all fake and got discovered that they were living a fake lifestyle and all of this, I would hate for that to be you. So you might as well keep it real from the jump. It's really hard to keep a mask on, especially if this is something that you really want to grow and do all year and maybe year after year. Then you might as well show up as yourself from day one. And so if we have not met, this is me. This is the energy that I bring. When I'm talking about book writing, when I'm talking to book writers, oh my gosh, I love what I do at Win Publications. Let me just take a minute to explain to you what it is that I do. So not only am I a book writer, I am a published author. I've published about 8 books, many of them author resources. And so check it out. Shameless plug. But I also publish books. I am the CEO of Win Publications, and I sell books. And so our bookstore publisher is called WE Bookstore and Publisher. And there I work with authors in the way that they desire. We do not reject anybody. We might redirect you. We are hybrid publishers, as in we vet our authors and only will publish authors who are community leaders and who have an amazing story. And so a community leader is someone who has a purpose and is aware of it. And so a community leader is someone who is already actively working in their community or has a desire to work in their community in whatever capacity it may be. We do not discriminate. However, we do only work with specific genres and categories. And so if you're interested in finding out more information about that, visit misswin.com or even winpublications.com and check out my packages and services. And I would love to work with you there. And so I just had to say that because I know firsthand the difficulties that we face. And a lot of times it's a mix of mindset and it's a mix of know-how. It's a mix of those two. If your mindset is not right, if you think that you are a crappy author or whatever, or even if you have an inflated ego or picture of or view of yourself, whatever it may be, all of those things affect how you show up in the world. And of course, if you are already struggling with that, it's going to be so hard for you to show up as your authentic self in front of the camera. And so absolutely work on your mindset as you obtain this knowledge and prepare to execute it. Keywords. Those keywords that you entered in on Kindle Direct Publishing, or maybe you had a hybrid publisher. Ask them what keywords did they use, or even think of some keywords yourself. Look up some keywords. Keywords being things that your readers might enter on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram to find you. And include those in your title, include those in your description. Also have thought-provoking thumbnails, also have a compelling title, and have a great video with you just being yourself. And these things will keep people watching and coming back for more. And that's exactly what you want people to be watching you, and you want people to be coming back for more, because you are definitely going to be putting out more. If you are inspired by my plan, maybe not, maybe you won't, maybe you will. We'll see. Let's see. So my expectation is that I will see a steady increase in my average views per video. And that I'm going to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and begin to monetize my channel by the end of 2023, allowing me to make a bigger impact in the book publishing community and in the lives of book writers. So here's how I am going to do that. Here's my workflow. So on Monday, I plan to already have ideas for the videos that I want to film written down. So I already have a bunch of ideas. And so Monday, I'm just going to come in and script it. Scripting it basically just means coming up with a title, maybe coming up with an outline with just some few speaking points, as well as a thumbnail concept. Another thing is you also want to have a compelling thumbnail. It absolutely can have your brand colors, however you want to do it. You definitely want to make sure that you stand out, but also that you're being yourself. And if you're being yourself, of course, you're going to stand out. And so that's what I do on Monday. And then on Wednesday, I will record and do a little bit of editing. And then on Thursday, I'll wrap up the editing and schedule the video to come out Monday. And so that's my plan on how I'm going to get videos out. The number of YouTube videos that I want to put out is 1 a week. So 52 YouTube videos just to start. Obviously, this is just the beginning, and this is what I believe I can do consistently this year. Should there be a season in my life where I could amp up these videos and do 2 or 3 videos of this quality or better a week, then I'm gonna give it a shot. But for right now, you can expect to see more videos about book publishing, about book writing, about book selling. Obviously, I want to keep talking to you about being content creators as a book writer. And so I want to post these videos on Mondays. So please, if you haven't already, go ahead, like this video, subscribe, and plan to share this with somebody you want. Another platform that I'm getting serious about is TikTok, and that is why it is my second priority. My growth on TikTok last year was trash. on January 11th, I had 104 followers, and by December 31st, 2023, I will have over 1,000 followers. And I think that that's something that I can do before the end of the year, honestly. I've been playing on TikTok a lot more lately. And I love it. A lot of my videos get more views there on TikTok than on YouTube and Instagram. And so while it's second priority, I'm expecting to do really well on TikTok, even with recycling some of the videos that I'm posting here on YouTube. Y'all, let me give you this. Recycling content. You do know that you can create long YouTube videos and repurpose that long video and break it down into 60-second clips and share that on TikTok, share that on Instagram, share that on Facebook, share that on your website, on your blog, on your author page, on your author central. I mean, there's so many ways, there's so many things that you can do. And that is why YouTube is my priority. So how am I doing my TikToks? I'm posting at least 3 TikToks per week. Listen. I know you can probably post 3 TikToks a day. I'd rather post 1 TikTok on Monday, 1 TikTok on Wednesday, and 1 TikTok on Friday. And I'll say it again, my goal for TikTok really is to grow to 1,000 followers on there, so that way I'm able to go live and make a bigger impact on TikTok. And no, I don't think it will take me 365 days to accomplish that goal. And coming in for a tie at number 3 is Instagram and Facebook. And to be honest, it's a third priority because I've been on and off Instagram for the last couple of years, and it's helped me. Instagram continues to be one of my top lead generators for working with new authors. Authors are finding me. My main thing that I want to change though and improve on to help me grow is posting more and posting daily. Like, my goal is to post 5 times a day, every day, Monday through Friday. So 5 times a day for 365 days. I mean, you do the math. And that's where I'm at. While posting on Instagram and Facebook is a lot bigger of a goal than my YouTube goal and my TikTok goal. You might think, well, shouldn't this be your main priority? It's not. I've kind of already know what I'm doing. I know that it takes me about 2 hours twice a week. And so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be batch creating content and creating my Instagram and Facebook feeds on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And that will be my routine. So all in all, let's recap. YouTube, I want to post 1 video a week. TikTok, I want to post a minimum of 3 times a week. Instagram, I want to post at least 35 pieces of content a week, making 1,820 pieces content a year. My goal for YouTube is I expect to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before the end of the year. That's just my step 1. Same thing for TikTok. I want 1,000 followers and being able to go live before the end of the year on TikTok. And Instagram, my goal is to just show up more. 35 is a number that I'm going for every week. I want to have posted 35 pieces of content on Instagram. I strongly believe that the more that I show up on the platform, the better that I will do. Hey, thank you for watching. If you have made it to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and make this year our best year yet by taking action and getting involved in our own author journey. Whether you're self-published or you're working with a publisher, get more involved in your author journey today. Get a little bit louder on social media. Tell people about your book. Tell people about how wonderful of a person you are and how valuable you are to the community. And watch people stand behind you, purchase your book and just show you love as you spread love on these interwebs right here in these different platforms that we just talk about. Baby, it is possible. And so definitely let's check in at the end of the year. Please go ahead. If you haven't went ahead and liked, subscribed, and done all of those things yet, this is the perfect time to do so. Check out some of these videos here, and until next time, I will see you later.